My name is Eli Metz. I'm 34 years old, finally a college senior, and I am the 2017 Wiregrass Gold winner. Gold is the Georgia Occupational Award in Leadership, and basically the students who receive it have just shown, work ethic in the classroom and leadership among their colleagues. So I worked as a medical sales rep for over 5 years in the healthcare industry, and I really loved that job. I got to travel all over the country. I was well compensated. And I had a lot of responsibility, and a lot of people have asked me why I would leave a job like that to go back to nursing school, and that is my program, RN. And the answer is I had a GED, so I often felt really disadvantaged compared to a lot of my colleagues who typically had marketing or business degrees. And also a little more than a year before I entered school, before I entered the nursing program, it became apparent that the owner of my company was gearing up to sell to a competitor. And I know how things go when new leadership comes in, and I knew if that was to happen, I would likely be one of the first management level employees they would consider letting go. So I knew that it was time to make a move. I had worked alongside nurses and other clinicians during my time in the healthcare industry and medical sales, and I knew that it was work I felt strongly about, and it would provide me some long-term job security I just didn't have as a high school graduate in the corporate world. So my career goal has always been to work in the critical care setting as a registered nurse. But before choosing technical education, I did my homework, and I would ask local nurses that I worked with during my time as a vendor their opinions on different programs, because there were a lot to choose from. And the message I got back from them was really consistent. They would tell me that technical college students were the most prepared and competent when they came to them as new graduates. And in our program, we began in the first semester developing all the skills in the allied health lab that we later employ in the hospital setting. And in our clinical rotations, we're exposed to every type of nursing specialty imaginable, and we're really encouraged to take an assertive, hands-on approach when it comes to learning the role of a bedside nurse. And I really believe that this practical, real-world training is what sets Wiregrass apart, and it's one of the unique advantages that the technical college system as a whole affords its students. Another personal impact of technical education for me has been the ability to achieve this degree without the need for student loans. When I was still working full-time, I was able to pay for my core classes out of pocket. They were very affordable compared to a lot of four-year universities. And since starting the program, the Workforce Investment Act has paid for 100% of my tuition and book cost. So that's just been huge for me. I've been able to start out on a new career path at this point in my life without being saddled with a ton of debt. And I don't know that going back to school as a non-traditional student would have made sense otherwise. So I think to sum it all up, technical education has helped me secure my future. It's given me quality, affordable training, the security of a 100% job placement rate after graduation, and the confidence and experience that I know will serve me every day in my practice as a registered nurse.